Hello, Cruising World, Mick the Suit Guy with you. It's Monday, it's tips day. You know what that means. I'm going to give you some tips to help your cruise be a little bit better. Should I say, I'm not giving you tips. We got more tips from my good friend Dave Rosso and his wife Samantha. Not sure if she sent them in, but I'm giving her all the credit that she deserves. So I got 3 more for you from Dave this week. And as I say every week, please email me your tips. I'd love to share them with people. I know a lot. I do not know everything. Nobody does. People think they do, but they do not. So if you have any tips you want to share with people, and I've learned some things with these tips that made me think, like spa and stuff like that last week. So, and there's one this week I learned. I didn't even know. Great tip from Dave. I would never have given you this tip. So get them in. Doesn't matter if you think they're silly. Nothing's too silly, and apart from these suits, maybe. I don't know. I think they're great, but some people might think they're silly. I don't care. Anyways, I'm going to give you 3 from Dave, and then next week, maybe I'll give you some of my own again if they don't keep coming in, but keep them coming. All right, from Dave and Samantha. Number 1 this week. Bring any unplanned items you might need, such as Band-Aids, personal needs, ocean-friendly sunscreen. Ocean-friendly. Good thinking, Dave. And medications. They are very hard to find and can be very, he put that in uppercase, expensive. This is a very good point. If you go to the store on board Carnival, they've got a little section where you can buy this stuff, but it is a bit overpriced, not gonna lie, because they know you can't get it anywhere else, especially things like sunscreen. We've done that before. We forgot to take sunscreen. Don't even know if it was ocean friendly, Dave. Apologies. I'll make sure in future it is. Well, this body needs a lot of sunscreen. So it definitely ocean friendly is the way to go forward. So yeah, we forget it, and it was pretty damn expensive to buy it on board. So a very good point. Bring any unplanned items you might need. Like my wife, Julie, we're also, as well as being travel agents, we are in the wedding business. So I'm a wedding DJ. She is a wedding planner. And she has an emergency kit she takes to every wedding, just in case anybody needs it, with all sorts of things in there, from headache pills to Band-Aids. You don't need to take anything to that big extreme. But if there's anything you think you might need, get those little travel packs and take them with you. Outside tip on that, when we go to hotels and we stay in hotels, they give those little shampoo things out. We always pretend we've lost them all, and we always get more. We leave them a tip in the room or whatever, get more of them, and that's what we bring on the cruise with us, little travel packs of shampoo. Extra tip for you for free. I hadn't even got to Dave's second tip yet. Number 2, and this is one I would never have thought about, because believe it or not, I'll tell you the tip first, and I'll explain. If you are going on a snorkel excursion, know that the masks and air pipes they provide are cleaned and reused. Bring your own and avoid the used stuff. Plus, I would imagine something that fits, so get your own and bring them. This is why I can't comment on that one, because I was in the British Royal Navy for 6 years, and I can't swim. You are not getting me out of my depth. I am petrified of being out of my depth. I don't like being really up high and looking down. I get, what's the word I'm looking for? Can't remember the name of it. Must be Monday. What is it when somebody messaged me in the thing. You know what I'm talking about. When I get up really high, vertigo, that's the word. I get terrible vertigo. We're going to Australia on a cruise in a couple of years, and Julie wants to walk up the Sydney Bridge up to the top and look down, and she said, you got to come, we got to get a picture. I goes, you can Photoshop me in, because I ain't going up that thing. I will faint halfway up. If I look down, that's it. You don't even know what vertigo is until you've had it. It's bad. And I can't swim. How did I stay 6 years in the Navy, you ask, if I can't swim? Well, I cheated on my swimming test. We'll leave that there. That's another story for another day. But great tip. Bring your own snorkel stuff if you have it, because it's yours. You're the only one that's used it, and you won't get reused snorkel equipment to use. You don't know who's been wearing it. Could have been me. Wouldn't have been me. Would not have been me. Could have been Julie, not me. Anyway, another great tip, Dave. And the last one, and this comes into something I preach to people all the time. Book early. And many times when the price comes down, it can be adjusted, or you can avoid the price going up. Latter, with future cruises being the number 1. This is a great tip. We always book well in advance. It started because of being in the wedding business. We had to clear dates so we could travel. So we have cruises booked out as far as 2024. We actually have 15 cruises on the books. Oops. We got back-to-back in April 2024 from Sydney to New Zealand, back, and then from Sydney on the Great Barrier Reef for 10 days on the lovely Splendor. So we book well in advance all of our cruises. And I can tell you this, every time we are booked, especially the bigger cruises, like the longer, we do a lot of Journeys cruises, we do some back-to-backs, but pretty much every time since we've been cruising, we've done that. As soon as that cruise gets announced and we know we want to go on it, we pay it. The price always goes up. It has done. And it's going to only continue to do that. Now, you can take the last year or so out the equation because with the whole COVID situation and they just want to get people back cruising, that's changed everything in the pricing. But you are not going to see this pricing this year. I think I mentioned this in a video the other week, but I had a client looking to go into Alaska next year and I priced it up. I thought they meant this August at first, so I priced up August. And they could have got an interior on a 7-day Alaska cruise for $1,310, 2 people. Next year, same cabin, same cruise, but in June of next year, $2,620. So it doubled in price. So you want to get these cruises in as early as possible. Keep an eye, like for myself, every Monday, I go for all my clients' cruises and I see if there's any offers came out that can get them a price break. And I've got a lot of people price breaks over the time. Not always, but we check every time. You never know. But the key is, as I love Dave's point at the end where it says, avoid when the prices go up. So don't think about what you can save on future offers. Remember, when the prices go up. I'm looking at mine. We're going to Greenland next year. Especially with a cruise like that. We're on the Greenland cruise next September. It's pretty much sold out. It was like Mardi Gras on the Celebration this year. It was sold out a long time before. They know there's not many cabins left. So what are they going to do with the ones that are left? Price goes up. So very, very good point on that one, Dave. That is probably, you made some great tips, or may I say, but that's probably my favorite tip that you made. Book early. Did you also know, and no other cruise line does this that I'm aware of, when you make that booking with Carnival, you can book it in today for a cruise 3 years from now, and you can pay your deposit, and then you can set up interest-free monthly payments on that cruise. As long as you use a credit card, you cannot do it with a bank debit card. It has to be a credit card. But you can make interest-free monthly payments on that cruise for the period of the cruise until final payment date, which can dramatically help you budget your savings out, budget your monthly payments out. So if you had a $2,000 cruise and you're sailing in 20 months, do the math, $100 a month, right? Think, whatever. Yeah, $100 a month. That's all you'll pay. You haven't got to find $2,000 3 months out. So interest-free. But again, only on a credit card, not a debit card. So great tips, Dave. Great tips. Keep them coming. As many as I can get, I will put them out to you. Every Monday, sign in. And every day you see one of my videos and you haven't subscribed, I want to know why. Because there's a little button you can just press, boom, subscribe. The more subscribers I get, the better I feel. The better I feel, the better my videos. Probably not true. But anyways, subscribe if you can, because I like it when you do. And email me any questions you have. Email's coming up at the end, cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. And I'll do my best to answer it. And if I don't know the answer, I've got contacts all over. I'll find out the answer for you. So don't feel bad about asking me any questions you want. And with that, and with my Monday tips, I will bid you adieu until next Monday, Cruising World. Any questions? Email me anytime. cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. I promise I'll reply as soon as possible. Want to book a cruise or any type of travel? We are travel agents. Check out our site, elitetravelconnection.com, or email me, mick@elitetravelconnection.com. We are here for you. Finally, subscribe, please. Pretty please. You know you want to. Go on. I won't beg you. Okay, I'm begging. Please. Subscribe. Thank you.